Welcome back to my live and unplugged segment for another week. I'm Mike Schneider, glad to be with you here as always. And, today I'm going to do a song for you that if you've been to any of my Pint Size Polkas programs, you will have heard this song almost undoubtedly. This is a song I start almost every program with. And I'm playing it for you today because, well, I have a number of in-person programs booked this summer, which I'm very excited about. Have a number of virtual programs that I'm very excited about as well. But there's one other thing I'm very excited about with this song in particular, and I'll tell you more about that after I play for you the Whoop Polka. I hope you enjoy it. Everyone is saying, whoop, lots of fun, just saying, whoop, it's the latest thing, the greatest thing, so what you waiting for? If you fall in love, say whoop, if you don't, so what, say whoop, it's the latest thing, it's fascinating, what you waiting for? Everyone is saying, whoop, lots of fun, just saying, whoop, it's the latest thing, the greatest thing, so what you waiting for? If you fall in love, say whoop, if you don't, so what, say whoop, it's the latest thing, it's fascinating, what you waiting for? The Whoop Polka as I start off most of my Pint Size Polkas programs. And the Whoop Polka to me at this point is very special, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, back in December, I signed up for a number of royalty collection agencies. So I signed up for BMI as a songwriter, so if one of my songs that I wrote gets played on terrestrial radio or gets somehow finds its way onto TV or film, I will get paid a writer's royalty for that. I also signed up for Sound Exchange, and that one pays you just for having your song performed on internet streaming radio or on satellite radio like Sirius XM. Well, fast forward to April 1st, April Fool's Day of all things, I get this check in the mail. Actually, my wife comes in and she asks me, "What is Sound Exchange?" And she looks very excited. And I knew by the look on her face, and I knew what Sound Exchange was, of course, I knew it must be a check. And I said, "How much is it?" And she said, "What is Sound Exchange?" And I said, "How much is it?" And she wouldn't tell me. So finally, I told her what Sound Exchange was, and my wife showed me the check, and I just could not believe it. And I had to check my account because it was April Fool's Day. I thought maybe somebody was trying to pull a fast one on me. It'd be a pretty sick joke during COVID, but you never know. But luckily, I verified it was true and correct, and found out that my Christmas songs did pretty well, actually. I think for those three, I can probably attribute those plays to Ted Lang and Molly B and their show on, I think it's Rural Radio on Sirius XM, and also Jimmy Sturr. I know Jimmy Sturr got my Christmas CD, sent me a nice note. Jimmy, if you're watching this, thank you very much for that. but said he liked my CD, and I bet he may have played it on satellite radio as well. So I really want to thank Jimmy. I want to thank Ted and Molly, and I want to thank you for listening to Sirius XM and for listening to any internet streaming radio like Pandora Radio. It doesn't pay artists as much as if you are selling a CD in the internet radio case, but it's more beneficial than I would have thought, especially Sirius XM. Now, I don't know who got their hands on the Whoop Polka, but I will tell you the amount that I made for that far surpassed the Christmas songs. So I don't know if Jimmy and Ted and Molly had anything to do with that. If you did, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I suspect I had submitted it to Kids, the Kids show on Sirius XM back in 2008 when the Pint Size Polka CD first came out, and the Whoop Polka was the kickoff song. And unfortunately, the station director there rejected it, said basically they didn't want polka music. And that was really unfortunate. Thankfully, I've built a good career in spite of actually several people that told me I couldn't do what I've been doing. But nonetheless, I don't know if that station director, I have this vision of him putting it in the garbage, saying, I never want to listen to this, and then maybe the janitor finding it and giving it to Howard Stern or something like that. I have no idea how the Whoop Polka got to be as successful as it was, or played as many times as it was on Sirius XM. But again, if you're out there watching this and you know how it happened to be, thank you, and please let me know, because I'd like to solve the mystery for myself. What's the moral of all this? I'm rambling. Here I go again. My apologies. But if you are a musician that has a recording, whether you've written a song or not, you want to join Sound Exchange. Because you may have a surprise waiting for you like I did. I had no idea the Whoop Polka was as successful or played as much as it apparently has been. And you may have a song like that too. And Sound Exchange will send those royalties to you. What happens if you don't sign up for something like Sound Exchange? Or if you're a songwriter, if you don't sign up for BMI? Well, the royalties, they may hold them for a while, and I got very lucky. I can't imagine some of those royalties were very recent. But if you don't sign up, those royalties can just go away. They don't go where they belong, which is in your pocket as the person that recorded the song. So anyway, that's the moral of the story. If you are a recording artist of any kind, make sure to check out Sound Exchange. It's going to be well worth your time. It's free. I didn't pay to join it. That's why I joined BMI, because it was free. I didn't think I'd make much off of this. I thought maybe I'd, get $10, $20 or something like that. But I wanted to protect myself for the future. If anything ever became successful, I'd be set up for it. And turns out I should have been more worried about the past than I was. But anyway, check those out. And again, thank you very much for watching these videos. Thank you for supporting my music. I'm Mike Schneider saying have a great week. And I hope to see you back here again real soon. Thanks again.